Y'all, what is good, my crazies? What's happening, y'all? Welcome to the lab. Lee's here. Hope y'all having a good one, by the way. You see it. You see it. Happy. What's day? Wednesday? Wednesday the 3rd? Craziness, ain't it? Wednesday the 3rd, August. Can't believe we've made it this far. Weirdness. What's going on, Jelly? What's going on, William? Get myself situated over here. Fucking crazy ass week we're doing. My good old life. Kimberly. Did you watch Thriller? Did you see the Kimberly I know? Purple dress. I guess it is purple dress. I got a lot of crap going on over here. Man, I got my I got my Gorilla Glue. Actually got some cheetah piss down here. It's actually the name of it. We got some chill loaf music going on. I feel unorganized. What a goddamn change I'm throwing in. I'm rattling your brains. I keep it. Man, had a good day today. Got some work done. Actually went outside and helped the neighbors help my grandma's neighbor plant some trees into the ground, into the earth, replot them out. You know how that is. Sometimes you just got to do that, And it's kind of nice getting yourself down and dirty into the dirt, feeling the earth. It's nice. It's nice sometimes. Cheetah gives you the runs. But it's either that or I grab my happy ass a Bud Light Lime right now, and it's only fucking 2:25 in the morning, two whatever it is, 45 in the afternoon. I know it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but damn it, Jimmy Buffett ain't here right now. All right, how's everybody doing, y'all? Yes, it's me. Y'all like the new kind of fading the old '80s style back with the feathered hair back for some reason, being stupid, showing the gray. Big shout out to all y'all out there, man. Amy, see you too. Ira, see you too. Big ups, everybody. Let's take a hit. Let's get this going real quick. I feel like it just needs to happen. Oh man, a couple new Mandela effects out there. So it's kind of craziness. Yes. Also, I do know I said freaking South Africa and not South America. Y'all beat me up in the comments on that one. My butt was sore for a day and a half. It hurts. All right. I know. Sometimes it happens. I get to moving. I don't get to thinking. I'm a one taker sometimes. I like to do my shit one takes, and it happens. It happens. Ain't gonna be the last time neither, by the way. So y'all use it, but it ain't gonna. Nah, it happens. It happens. Oh man, all right. Let's load this up. I might need to take a drink. Shit. Yeah, I remember it being long, the long little stagger, and I also remember the wiggly line, the wiggly line, the wiggly line. Oh man, crazy world going on, man. On this day, Nostradamus and Babagrev, they had predicted on August 3rd, 2022, that Queen Elizabeth II will pass away. I can tell you right now, it is almost 8 o'clock in the UK, and I mean PM. So if she's going to do it, she's got a couple more hours to do it. If not, that prediction will be particularly wrong. I guess if she still dies in 2022, it won't be wrong. But so far, she ain't passed away yet. And if you know the Queen passes away, cheers to the Queen. I got to go get my Bud Light because I said that. Cheers to the Queen. Charles takes the throne. So that keeps the Lycans staying in their royalty. And then from there, William, and then most likely his kids, because Harry is never gonna see it. He'll never see the throne. I know, y'all surprised about the about the Englishness out of me. Go ahead. She says because she's a vampire. You know that. I don't mean that generally. I love the Queen. I think it's fucking awesome. I wish America had a fucking king and a queen, or a king or a queen. I mean, I don't know, but it works over there. Y'all give me 2 seconds, real quick. Come with me? Hmm? Coming? Coming in here? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're fine. You want to say hello? Say hello to everybody. Look. You say hello? Look, say hello. That's Nala, everybody, by the way. Say hi. You staying in here? Okay. All right. Not much, man. We just getting going. We're just getting going, selling up. We moving. We getting the crowd in here, pretty much. But yeah, I love the queen. I wish we had a queen or a king, but unfortunately, us in the U.S., they have their own agendas, don't they? Cheers. Oh, oh man, that was delicious. Please drink responsibly. Shout out to Budweiser Lights Lime. Straight from the lime tree right into Lee's mouth. Very refreshing on a wonderful hot day. So, craziness. What's going on, Jessica? Hey, everybody. Yeah, we're just getting moving, getting this stuff started. That's all I'm doing. Loosen up the vocals, going through the current events. I remember light. My damn thing. I remember light. Light was me. I remember the LIT, but I remember them both because, unfortunately, he's about to hit some fireball. Oh yeah, cheers! I'm gonna fireball some of this. Cheers. And can y'all hear the music back there? Oh man, I haven't had actually flour in a while. I've been smoking carts. Oh, that was good. Other current events in the world before we get this all going. How about the Hoover Dams got no water? Flooded Vegas, flooded Kentucky, St. Louis, raging fires all around the world. Craziness. Pelosi in Taiwan. Craziness. Ooh. 110. Yeah, shit. It's been, yeah. We've been in our hundreds too. It's Florida, but this humidity always makes it hotter. But it's been 105, 100. Every time I get in the car midday, it's about 110 degrees outside, and that's what the car temperature says. But that's just sitting right underneath the sun. Craziness. I mean, bro, oh man, everything going on in this world. This world's going crazy. Getting this all out of my mind real quick before we jump down into this rabbit holes I got in my other head. Uh, world's going crazy. When I say New York, California, nuclear scare warnings, pack a bag. Have y'all seen this commercial from freaking California? Oh my god. God dang it. I didn't streamlab this stupid thing like a dumbass. Oh my gosh. Tealing people, they got a commercial out in California, and this fucking thing is realer than real. Talking about stay in your house. It is crazy. Don't run from the clouds. You can't outbeat it. Jump in the house, shut the door, and keep your eyes to the news. I don't know if y'all see it, but oh man, I wish I was. Next time I do my live, it's gonna be Streamlabs, so I can do this shit. Oh, but y'all gotta check it out. Just look out. Just look out. Nuclear warning. Stay safe, California. That's what I think it's called. Ridiculously crazy. Also, with that, the pox. Yeah, it's like I don't fuck them. I ain't scared of this shit. Monkeypox out there. New York already on emergency thing. our declared emergency, state of emergency. California have already declared a state of emergency. What was it? Illinois, I think, was the next one that did it too as well. State of emergency. Florida, we're going to be next because for some reason these cases are going up. I think they said Texas is going to probably be the next one too as well. Once you get 5 of these motherfuckers shut down, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be in another national shutdown. This is the part I'm going backwards from the more and all. That's fucking ridiculously crazy. So please be vigilant. Get your shit and just be safe, y'all. Just keep your eyes, be vigilant out there. And particularly in the southeast Georgia, Jacksonville, at least. Whew, we get a midi all day. Yeah. Yes. Ow. Damn it. That's the world yelling at me. Hit my funny mode. It's not funny. It's actually not even a bone. Let's see what else is all on my mind right here too as well. With the Hoover Dam thing, they're saying that the Hoover Dam's got no water. A lot of people are saying that they actually are the ones that are flooding Vegas and all the other places. All right, I think I got all that off my stupid shit. But yeah, it is crazy. It's a crazy world. We all got to stay vigilant out here. I know I probably, if you don't hear me talk about it, you're going to start hearing a lot more of me talk about this kind of stuff. It is a spiritual war going on right now in front of your eyes and eyes you can't see. Spiritual world all the way around. This wrong. Giant pine. I know. I saw that too the other day. But before I get into that, but yeah, spiritual world right now. We are in the war. The war is being fought as we spoke right in front of that. Let alone we are going into the new earth. I mean, if you haven't walked outside and seen how gorgeous, I guess you can call this sky we have right now, the sun, like the clouds or chemtrails are trying to do, can't even pass the sun. It can't even penetrate the sun. It can't even get to it. It's so damn hot, which is great too as well, because y'all need to go out there and soak this sun in, get this raising, get your fucking DNA activated. So this too as well. Do it. I sun gazed last couple of days. I got so much more energy. It's fucking amazing. I'm telling you right now, it's amazing. Go out there, sun gaze, gather it up. Gather it up, suck it up, unload, unlock your DNA. I mean, you need to. It's vital. And you will understand, we're just, this is the meat bucket. This is just the meat bucket we live in. And say the essence is inside it. That sun is cleaning everything right now. It's cleaning all the damn toxicities, all the bad juju. That's even cleaning fat cells from what I'm hearing that. So I'll get skin cancer if I done that. That's why you gotta wear, hey, at least wear sunscreen. Come on now. You got a sunscreen, PS 30 and higher. Really, you can't go any higher than 50, because after you go 50, you're screwed. It doesn't make a goddamn difference. Make sure you use oil stuff, or like essential oils, not the shit in the can, because of the aluminum and everything else. A whole bunch of crap I can do. I believe Atlantis once existed. Atlantis is still here. Yeah, so that's why I said go to the other sunscreen. You got to get the organic stuff. I don't fully worry about it, but hey, booyah! Everybody there, XL man, Jackie, what's going on? Justin, what's up? Got my man 78. Then there, we doing it. Yes, we are going to talk about some Mandela Effects. We're going to get. Was trying to stall till 3. I'd get a few of it, get it in there. I'm telling you right now, you will appreciate yourself. You will understand what's going on. Good to see you, dude. Right, you will understand the change, the energy that's trying to give to you. It's really what it is. Man. Big ups, yes. As we were going there, before I got into that, actually say he's them giant pine cones. Did you see these fucking giant pine cones that were out here? I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna pull my thing up. Giant pine cones. Man, these mother truckers were huge, man. Huge. My man True Live's live right now. Now, can't see the ones. Whoever can throw that thing in his chat, my man, is it Eugene? Wasn't Eugene? Can't remember who did it. Fucking pine cones, like fucking stacked huge, man. It's fucking crazy. Crazy. You wouldn't even believe it. Fucking giant pine cone. It buzzed me. I'm hazel fever. That fucking thing, crazy. Share it. I'll throw it in that chat. I can't believe I've never seen a pine cone that big. I've seen tons and tons and tons of pine cones in my damn life. I have never seen one that was bigger than me. Super white, bright. Yep. Damn white sun. It's the new sun out. It's one of the suns out there, I should say. One of the suns out there. There's three in the sky right now, which we could only really see one of them. Y'all, if you don't know what we're talking about that big old pineapple, there's the link in the description right there for you. What's going on, Cass? Yeah, there's a link right there for you. Them fucking things are huge. I have never seen one of those in my entire life. I had lost my mind. See? Loads of giants ones. I've never seen it. Never seen them so bad. And yeah, the pineapple, yeah, this pineapple does replica the pineal gland back there. If you really want to do it, it's your third eye. If you get even further, I know a lot of y'all. I know y'all have been feeling. So if you have your eye open, I know you've been feeling the energy. Man, it is crazy. What was the other ones too? I'm not a big Stranger Things one. I heard that Stranger Things. I'll open it up for you, kitty cat. Hold on. There you go. And I'm not a Stranger Things guy. I like the movie. I like the show, but it is it. I know something's changed here. My Moneybags just put out a video about that with his son too. By the way, shout out to them. Man, few other ones going on. It's gonna pick up people. That Michael Jackson one. I almost have to come back to this too. We have to come back to it. Yes, human 3 billion base pair to DNA. Mm-hmm. Exactly, and just is right too. Electric universe. Yeah, I'm not a like I said, I'm not a big Stranger Things thing. I need to really watch it because I do see bits and pieces, and like I guess I see cuts off in front of it, and I see the conspiracies about it too as well, and how they are talking about exactly what is going on and what their agenda is. It's amazing now that you could actually watch a lot of shows, even the Big Bang Theory. You watch the show, you could kind of see the whole script right behind you, and let alone it's crazy. These old movies are even get even weirder now. It's craziness. And then I didn't realize um they remade um fuck. Oh, it's the Steven Spielberg movie with the spaceships. It'll come to my mind. I can't think of it at the moment. Yep, they done remade that shit for the third kind. Oh, Encounters of a Third Kind. I knew it would come to me. They remade that motherfucker, which already means you goddamn think you already know. Yeah, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah, sorry. No, we'll do something like that. You already know they trying to bring back the aliens. Oh man, there you go. Calming down. Big ups, and sit back and enjoy too as well. And then, which I've been watching a lot of old movies. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, Project Blue Book. A whole bunch of stuff going on. Little few new Mandela Effects. I was going back on Michael. Sorry, Michael. That damn song pisses me off right now. The way you make me feel, the one we just did. Even maybe it's Mandela did too as well. Actually, that's where I took it from. I do apologize. But man, I am hearing "go" come so much good come much so much louder. No, you're turning me on, but it's supposed now it's saying you're turning me good. It is literally changing fully to good, which is weird to me. I keep trying to go back to it, back and forth. I'm like, and then it's it beats me up. It beats me up. Aliens though, I want to see an alien. I want an alien so bad. I want to see them. I mean, I know we're the aliens, but yellow sun, by the way, it used to be yellow. Superman got his power from the yellow sun. Oh, but man, that Michael thing's pissed me off. It's circling me. I gotta keep my eye on it so bad. I have been going back to trying to see some of this old stuff. I'm gonna see if the other ones are changing. I think the big change is going to happen here soon. But not positively sure. With that, as you saw too, a dead or alive was the part of this whole process of maybe probably this Mandela effect, everything that's going on with CERN and all of this is the part of where it's trying to wake up ourselves back again because possibly we passed away in 2012 and we can't come to an acceptance of us passing away. And so this is why this is going on, leading us to figure out why, why it happened, what we split into, and the Mandela effect and this whole kind of conspiracy of the dead dream, or that's kind of what it is starting to. It could make sense, but man, it's all of our minds. All of our minds is just it couldn't be that because I wouldn't think it would be that. Why would you kill us, keep us here, and keep the ones who see this, the people waking up, seeing the messages, try to wake us all up? It makes a weird sense to me. I don't know, but I do like the theory of the whole. We're just in the dream of our own lives right now, dreaming their reality, their system, which is most likely true. But it is, yes, no. But also, eh, do we ever die? And that's that question too. We never, we never really die. Our essence always lives on, which is pretty cool too as well. So, but this old Mandela effect is creepy. I love it every day. It gets me every day. And I saw everybody yellow, yellow, yellow sun, yellow sun. Yep, all children drew the sun yellow. We always drew suns yellow all day long. So, leave it on your ears, call it crazy, but I don't see America or China thriving how they do in 100 years. True. I mean, I can tell you right now, America's already fallen. Yeah, eh, Olympus has fallen. It's already done. We're in the mix of Babylon. Lady Babylon fallen. We're fallen already, and China is going to be our world order for some reason. It's already they've already started doing their whole money thing over there. I don't know if you see that. They do freaking your money is basically rationed off on credits. Almost kind of like the Ready Player One, but they don't have money no more. They got to use their freaking face, technically their phone and then their face to pay for it. And it ducks out your credits. It's damn credit program shit. Literally already the fall of freaking US dollar. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's stupidly crazy. And I mean, it was called for. It was written. It's written in even in the Bible. It's written right there. Lady Babylon will fall. There'll be the new rise. And that's what's happening. Everything is falling apart. You know? Yep. After the Civil War, it's and you got to think. Technically, China. I mean, Britain. Technically, they own freaking Canada, but all this stuff's about to fall out because Russia's about to go down and grab them here soon. This shit's gonna be crazy. And then all you got to do nuke one side of one side of one part of the U.S. and the other side of the other U.S. and let the shit do its job, and then population goes down. You can restart the U.S. or whatever Republic of China, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, but it, we've fallen. We're about to have the biggest storms in our entire life this year. It's Lady Babylon is gone. That's Olympic has had fallen. It is. It's in the written agenda for them to do what they do. I admit, kind of enjoy it. I mean, not enjoy it. It's not a cool thing, but to sit. I guess to see it. I guess most people talk about their whole lives. Now, I wonder if I'm going to be around for that time of day. I really don't want to be around, but yeah, be pretty cool. All realities move together in a cube. Try. Catch it back up over here. Old empires. Ready to hip? That has a lot to do with a lot of old. Yep, exactly right. All old empires are starting to fight this. It's kind of, everybody thinks world order. One world order is for them, and it's really just a restart. It's just a great restart. It's a great restart of a lot of shit. And in a lot of this start is not going to be what people I guess think it would be. I guess it is too. I mean, you really can't bring life without taking life, and unfortunately our higher power beings have put this whole vaccinated drug out here to speed up this process. And we've already learned that. We've already learned that. They've already came out and told you that these things are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're more harm than they are good, which sucks. It's my child. I think the children will be all right, by the way. I think the children will be all right if you did get your child vaccinated. Wasn't my choice, but I got mine vaccinated. But they'll be all right. Children are real. We always fight through that shit. I was in the military. I was a military brat, so I got shots all the time. All the time. So again, the major blow was major. I'm learning over here. History lesson. Well, shit, America was one vote away from speaking German, by the way. Yes, from Sprechen Sie Deutsch. Just to let you know. We almost was speaking freaking Deutsch. One vote away. Yes, one vote. Just one vote. We'd have been Sprechen Sie Deutsch. God, can you imagine? I mean, I lived in Germany. I know how they sound, but I can imagine these fools. Can you imagine? Wait, why? I don't. I don't know where I heard that from, and I heard that a long time ago. But that is exactly how I heard it. It was one vote. Could imagine, goddamn South Louisiana talking German. They don't even speak English. That's that French Creole down there. Couldn't even imagine. I'd love to speak British again. I had a British accent when I was a kid. I'd love to be back. I'd love to speak British, proper English. History is his story, all made up. I like history. But yeah, that's why I heard that damn thing when I was a kid. I think I heard that shit. Yeah, we are one vote away from freaking speaking German. But yeah, we're about to find out history is about to be the biggest effing freaking lie everybody's ever learned. I mean, it already is. It's already been proven that history is a lie anyway, and they want to change everything we fucking learn about it. Stupidness. Like, why would you do that? Just tell us the damn truth. People think it history. Not all history is made up. I get that now. Let me put this in a better way. Not saying made up. History is taught in different ways, different forms, different textbooks, different agendas, give or take, of where you are, especially here in the United States. If you live in one certain town and you live on the other certain town, the other certain town, say across the train tracks, is going to get them 1920 books that just teaches you stupid crap. And then the other side of the school, other side of the train tracks are going to get, you're 1950, 60 books. But it all depends on where you're taught in school is the lie you've been taught. That's what I say. Wherever you went to school was the lie you was taught in that town for the world. That's kind of what it is. Because most people in this world, especially in the U.S., never, ever, ever, ever leave their state. 80% of people who are born in a state usually never sees the outside of the state, never travels outside of the country. And if they do, they've never been out. And so it's history is where that history, your life is learned by wherever, how wealthy or other side of the train tracks or poor you were at what. But that's just what it is. But now people are starting to see history being just stupid, and we're finding it excuses. The library. Oh, library. Find a library. You find a library. But I do agree with a lot of history. I can't lie. Hell, some history you can believe. But what do you say about when I learned in school? And here's a Mandela effect for you, ladies and gentlemen. When I was in school, I learned that Eli Whitney, the inventor of the cotton gin, because we learned about him in February, because Black History Month. Go figure. That's the only time you learn about that kind of stuff. And he was black. Yes, Eli Whitney was a black man who invented the cotton gin. Did anybody else learn that? And even white kids learned that one. I'm white too, so I think we all learned that one, right? And then you look it up, and guess what? Mr. Eli Whitney himself, the inventor of the cotton gin, who we always celebrated in the month of in February, was white. Mandela effect. It's like, telling me this motherfucker was white. I always learned he was black. Yeah, my time in school, that's what I learned in school. That motherfucker was black. No. So did I. And you're like, damn, you look him up, he's fucking white as hell. And then you learn, like I learned in freaking Black History Month, that George Washington Carver was the inventor of peanut butter and invented a whole bunch of other things with peanut butter. But technically, he really wasn't the inventor of peanut butter. And you're like, what? Yeah, I think that was the part where he invented Jiffy, and they erased that part of history, so they had to erase Jiffy. Why would a black man invent that? To make it easier? Why not? Yeah. I figure if I can make myself job more efficiently, I would do that. Inventions and ideas, unfortunately, are great, but unfortunately, ideas, people don't like ideas neither. So, but I would. He was working it. He figured, hell, I'll make me some money off these people. Maybe I can get myself in the house, be one of the, and see what it does. So, and really, the cotton gin was basically really great for everybody because you could do more in a just. So, I mean, technically, he was screwing himself, but at the same time, he was making his job a little bit easier. You didn't learn South America was under North America It was between travel twice. No, it was all to me. It was like I was thinking, and somebody mentioned that earlier. I don't remember who said it, that I think of Mexico, and then I kind of South America. So I keep doing that shit, South Africa bullshit in my head for some reason. Maybe it was South Africa once. Why not, right? I always thought it was there, and a little pencil and it goes by, but never over here, fucking Florida. I'm trying to do Florida. I can't do it, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm like way over here. I really think that. Alexandra knew history. Roman people more than 200 years ago had clear glass metal. Oh, I believe I know. Yeah, I have seen they even had electricity. They had they figured it out. Copper and the whole certain they figured this shit out, and now that they're starting to figure that we're starting to realize what they're. I mean, we've probably always known. They just had never told us because you know how that works. Why tell the people we ain't got to tell them nothing? We'll just show them hieroglyphics and they'll never figure it out. Oh yeah, definitely. They had levitation machines and everything. You know, you know who built them pyramids. Motherfuckers built that pyramids with their mind and their tools that they had that was so way more advanced than we have today. Still way more advanced than we have today. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I mean, shit, is this really 2022? Some people say, no, add a one to the end of this. Yeah, it's maybe 1,222. As a lot of people say, we might not even be that old. We might be younger than we think. So who knows? Yeah, but yeah, I always, yeah, definitely. And the more and more now that science comes out and finds facts about this stuff, is learning that Egypt was more than we knew. Biblical times, when God showing the miracles, non-white believers. Mandela. Hey man, I'm a believer. What do we do with non-believers? Anybody remember Skippy peanut butter? Not saying that people won't remember, but Skippy was one like it. I remember Skippy. I remember Skippy peanut butter. I remember Peter Pan peanut butter too. I remember Skippy because I remember at that time it was pretty smooth. He had Peanut Pan, you had Jiffy, and you heard me say it right, Jiffy, Skippy, because you had to melt it. You had to rhyme it off. And you even had the Jiffy Pop, which had the same colors as the Jiffy peanut butter back in the day when I was a kid. Well, I remember my Jiffy Pop though when I was in England, so it could be a wholly totally different thing, but that's what I remember. No blocks dragged. Yeah, you got dang right. There was no blocks dragged. You just seen that most people. Did you see? I saw somebody saying that's how they figured out. If you wet the water down, it's easier to slide. I saw that shit the other day. Oh, I ain't trying to tell nobody to believe whatever. They can believe what they want. That's how I remember my life. History of technology. And on the air and cultures by the technology they have. True. I mean, hey, if you think about, Black Panther and Wakanda, there's, in case you didn't know, y'all people probably looked it up after y'all saw the movie Wakanda, but there's a real place in Wakanda, and some of these places, they have better technology than we have. It's weird, we're also shut down because fucking here in America, and we only see our side of our shit. So. Believer, Moses with horns, Jesus on a tree, the Last Supper. Yeah, the glasses on the Last Supper and not having the freaking his the Holy Grail right there is weird to me. Moss, I've seen many paintings in museums. I've seen many sculptures in museums, and I've never remembered the Moses one ever having horns on it. I figured that was also be it. I know some of the books say that he did walk down. He had this glowish hornish look over his head, the glowy hornish horns. I know it's weird. That's what I taught. Jesus on a tree. I can understand their part of it, but America side, it was always a goddamn cross, but tree of a cross of a tree. Understandable, but still believe what I believe. I'm a believer. And rocks, yes. I want to get with Anthony. What's going on, by the way, Anthony? I don't think I said hi to him. Walt was good. Trees. The rocks, these mountains we have, these mountains are old arid. Yes. So right, yeah, these mountains, the mountains you see, even the Devil's Peak or Devil's Canyon, you see, they only notice they said the devil sat on top of that cave, or that people ran up top of it because they had the big old bear that was trying to get them, and the three girls were sucked up by the aliens to go back home, and that's why it's flat stump right there. It's a tree. It's an ancient tree. A tree. Yes. I mean, think about a tree when it gets hard and rocks. It gets hard and goes. Yeah, it's. Yep, an old giant tree. It is a tree. A lot of your mountains are trees. I said, they're not rocks. These people, things are trees. And in this life, you think, I love this conversation. I mean, because I'm a movie guy too, and I know y'all seen Avatar. You know the tree of life. They was trying to save that tree from not getting cut down. Trees of life that was given our earth. Our earth is grown. Our earth is liver than you fucking ever known. And yeah, trees. Why don't you think you see these big old giant trees anymore? Oh yeah, that's history lessons right there. That's going to start coming out a lot more too in this world. We didn't drag we carved it out of that tree. We didn't drag his face up there. You said who said go back up there. Oh, that's funny to me. Old tree stumps. Yep. Little lessons there for you today, huh? And then with all this, all this things, people believe in giant lizards from Park, but won't believe in giant trees and woods. You're right. Boy, yeah. The Ark was a pyramid. I already, I can already tell you that the Ark wasn't a boat. He didn't put. And by the way, that's the Mandela Effect too. It was 2x2, not just gathered of the sevens or whatever it was, but he was gathered 2x2. But it was female sex. Wanted every DNA strand from every animal on this fucking earth, plant and everything on this earth take up. It was a fucking goddamn triangle. It was a pyramid. Pyramid took us. Pyramid is the ones that brought us up, brought us down. And it's probably the pyramids that's sitting in Egypt, most likely. But yeah, it's it is so funny. People believe in goddamn lizards. Yeah, no, people believe in dinosaurs and everything else, right? Can't believe fucking tree. I love it. I love it. Oh, that was funny. I remember Mickey Mouse having suspenders all day long. Suspenders and his little button right there on his nipples. Ask me why I hold my nipples, but right there on his nipples. Oh, that's so funny to me. That cracked me up. I loved it. So right though. We smoking trees tonight. Cheers to that. Cube. I can understand that too. But it wasn't a boat. It was not no boat. Something wrong, but definitely, hey, man. I, I, I'm a believer. Excuse me. I'm a believer in what my true heart. I know. I believe in the Creator. I believe in that. Everything else. I believe what I believe. Whatever I'm open minded to take everything in consideration and think of it different like that way. I just believe in certain things that I know deep down in my core is true, but certain things are so intriguing, and regardless if I believe it or not, that thought, that learning, that download, it's incredible. I love it because you have a different eye and different view to kind of put all these answers together, that you have in your head yourselves. And I know that makes sense to a lot of people, and it might not, because you know we might we might show people that we believe in certain things, but deep down inside you kind of know what's true or it's not. We always do. But yeah, I love it, man. Appreciate that, Anthony. I'm crazy. That's what this crazy lab, man. This fucking going on in here. Goddamn guy got control of me today, sitting here. Yeah. What else we got on his mind? Craziness. Oh, I love it, man. But yeah, I want people, they knew something back in the day. They figured it out and they didn't want to tell us. They didn't want to tell us this code of life. They didn't want to tell us the sequences to be able to heal our bodies, to heal our strength, to give us our superpowers. You know, he, and fucking porn out there. Now, since we have this technology to bring people together, people's thoughts, their patterns, their opinions, their beliefs, their truths, their false. Now that the stuff we can all start to put it together, but we wouldn't. You couldn't tell us that we'd thought it like we think it was a tree back in freaking the 80s. I mean, what they say, even the freaking dinosaur theory, the extinction of the dinosaurs. Did you know that by dinosaurs dying by a goddamn asteroid wasn't really thought of until the freaking 1980s? Literally, literally made up in the 1980s of how the freaking dinosaurs got extinct, and they thought of hey, let's think of a goddamn freaking asteroid. Why not, right? The cube is across opened. She's right. Right on the cubit. Oh man, look at that. We love you too. Love you too. But if you already, I just got myself stuck. But like I said, dinosaurs back in the day, they figured this shit out until goddamn in the 80s, 1980s, and they made that shit up. They didn't make that shit up, man. Well, we can't tell. I mean, really, technically, most dinosaurs that you see in museums aren't even dinosaurs. They're not even real. They're not even real at all. And it's weird. It is so crazy. Yeah, you're right. It didn't exist. Yeah. And did it go extinct? It's like most of them didn't exist, and we still have dinosaurs on Earth. I mean, what you think your crocodiles and your gators, your goddamn turtle is the other shit deep down in the sea. I know it got weird, but they didn't come to that shit until the 80s. It blows my mind because I never thought I heard that either. I was like, I never thought about the fucking 80s is when they did that. And yes, you're so right. They they made magic look fake. And it's so right. Plague paintings and cavings. Yeah, they did a lot of painting in those caves. It was all man made to make it look that way. Have you ever gone into a cave and see something like that? I haven't. I can't prove it true. I don't know. But hey, if dinosaurs did exist, like the Flintstones, not 2Ds, Flintstones, if they did exist, and in that show it's the apocalyptic time, but they might come back. Maybe we get sent to the other side of the earth. Who knows? It's down Earth, but I don't know. I could understand how they would really all die, but we have evidence of bombs, nuclear, some kind of nuclear explosion in the deserts out there that turned the glass or turned the sand to glass before any of the times we even got that far in nuclear. So, yeah. Dragons, probably the dinosaurs. Well, that's crazy. I had just watched talked about that too. That dragons, really, your Tyrannosaurus Rex, your T Rexes are really just dragons. Yes. And dragons are real. I don't give a fuck what you said. If you don't believe me, you watch my trip video. Dragons are real. I fought a dragon. It was fucking crazy. Real. A real fucking dragon. And that was in my trip on my 8 grams of mushrooms. So I was fighting a fucking real ass fucking dragon. And I won. Scared the shit out of me, but it was a real dragon. But yeah, I agree to you. And I think a T-Rex, if it is anything, it's a dragon. It ain't no goddamn. Why the hell would you give the damn dinosaur, that T-Rex, all them big old weight and all them teeth and them little arms? I'd be mad if I was a T-Rex. Mad. Fucking mad. You give me them small arms and all this shit. Have you seen the scary picture? There's people are talking about selfies in front of. Well, Liberty used to be. Liberty's moved to different places. Staten Island, freaking Liberty Island. What's it on now? I think it's on Staten Island. I don't remember what it's on now. But yeah, it's there. Fucking, she's moved too. I believe she's actually been moving around her head and shit for some reason. I can't I can't put my finger on it, but she doesn't look right anymore to me, and it's weird. I'm not going to sit there and stare at her. I don't want her to be looking at me in my dreams, but damn it, pisses me off because I know there's something there. I didn't want it. Why didn't he just give us? Well, why didn't he give the guys little arms too? it's stupid. I loved it. Sorry. Smaller than whenever. Oh yeah, man, you've been seeing that shit too on the map. Everything, U.S. is getting smaller, but I feel like everything else is getting fucking bigger. Even Canada's fucking huge now. And Canada is bigger than just wideness wise. You're so right. Africa's getting huge. Africa's so much closer to freaking mid Europe now. It's so weird. It's so weird. Palestine's where the refugees went. Checked out of quarantine. And right, you're right, Jackie. Dragons, fairies, all of it's real. Magic's the realest shit on earth. Hell, we're using magic right now, technically, but I mean, I'm not using any magic on you. I promise you, no magic at all. I didn't want to drop it; it's still in my hand. But I guess I do use a little magic in my videos. I'm a gift of gab, so it's is a kind of a talent of mine. I've learned it though. Do you remember being able to go in and into the torch? I remember it used to be open, and then they had something happened up there. I don't know if like. Remember, you used to go into the torch and walk around like you could go into the head. You can like you'd be able to go into her crown, and then some scare or something happened to it. I remember something happened up there, and then they closed it down for good after they remodeled it all back and stuff like that. I remember that shit. And now I don't even think you can go up there anymore. I'm not even sure you can go in it no more. Cheers. Just like you can't even go into the Washington Monument. Washington Monument. You can't even go in there no more. Where the Freemasons Jesus, where the Freemasons put their rock in there. Just like the Freemasons made the Statue of Liberty. And if you kind of look at the Statue of Liberty, it really is the statue of Lucifer. History lesson for today, ladies and gentlemen. Cheers. Yeah, and they had We all remember. Excuse me. Whew. And what's going on? I'm reading the chat. I'm kind of seeing the chat go crazy. What's good, everybody? What's going on? It's language is spelling. That's why we call putting words together, calling it spelling, arranging letters. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. But yeah, yeah, everything. All my things. Spelling is right. But yeah, sexual liberty made by Freemasons. Even your Eiffel Tower. Yes, the Eiffel Tower in Paris is even made by the Freemasons too, as well. Actually, they say it's the one of the beacons, one of the main beacons that I guess keeps us all kind of in the Men in Black blinky shit. Fam, good old Freemasons. They do a lot of shit. They've done a lot of shit, just like the Denver, Colorado airport. That is where they're gonna be hiding. Gotta love it. But yeah, magic. Yeah, magic. Especially all languages, especially our language. The English language is spelling. We spell it because it's a spell. Every letter, every word comes back into a. Went swimming. I like swimming. Well, welcome back, Jessica. I do agree. It's magic and all that cool shit. I love that kind of stuff. Dude. That's kind of like Harry Potter. I'm a big Harry Potter person, but I like my Leviosa. And there's starting to become some. From what I'm hearing, I know Goblet of Fire has a freaking Mandela effect in it. I haven't looked it up yet, so I don't know. So don't tell me. I want to read. I want to watch it because I like Goblet of Fire. That's the cool one. I actually had a great DMT trip watching the Goblet of Fire, and I was inside with them mermaids. I was learning my magic for real. That's just a different story. Underground cities, not to mention the most people prior. Gene Hennis, Charlie Kelly style. Spell it as a deep concept and huge in the truth without the lies. Yeah, exactly. But you got to feel like, when anybody speaks, you kind of do get hypnotized, you get magnerized because you're engaged with it. And maybe that's what it is. Can I imagine and I've heard stories and how, like, stars, musicians that go into this office and there'll be these people sitting around and you know who these people are and they'll just start saying certain words or phrases in a different ways that throws you into a trance and then they lock you into your head and try to they try to get you to sell your soul and shit like that. All the story magic is a crazy words are fucking shit is the shit when you really get to it. Harry Potter films with Mandela effects. Yeah, yeah, yep. Something's going on with Harry Potter. I've been hearing the Goblet of Fire, so I gotta check it out. I gotta eventually check that out. I'll mess with my Harry Potter, my Potter of the Hera. If I ever went back into time, it has some magical shit. Oh man, I can believe it. Do with Mathos, the whole world goblet. The Goblet of Fireball. Oh, that's what you're drinking. Cheers. I'm gonna say, is that really what it says? Is that what they said? It's not the Goblet of Fire anymore. It's the Goblet of Fireball. I'm gonna be mad. In the English language. Ooh, Link 78. I might do that. Man, I heard about that shit. I actually heard about that. What William's talking about? How your name, what your parents name you, actually has something to do. But will actually eventually tell how you're going to be and end up in life and where you're going to go. Yeah, I heard something about that too. I'm the fourth. No, Lee Allen Bogus the fourth. By the way, that's why you see Lab. I never thought I told any. I don't know if I told anybody out this. You see Crazy Lab. Yeah, I'm crazy. That's part. But Lab is literally my initials. By the way, a little history lesson about Lee. That's literally my initials is Lab. It's LAB. Lee Allen Bogus, but I'm the fourth. So I'm the fourth. Lee Allen Bogus the fourth. So yeah, little lesson there for you. But I'm a my history goes a little bit back there too. Definitely from the Egypt. I'm actually been called, heard in many times on my trip that I'm actually Enoch back in human form, which is kind of weird. I could understand it because learning the story of Enoch, it is amazing. And if y'all have never read the book of Enoch, the lost part of the Bible's amazing. But yeah, I've learned a little. I've learned a little bit of myself through a couple of my shamanry learnings and teachings. It's kind of cool. You learn the history, but his name is awesome as shit. He's all right. Fly, my fools, fly. That, by the way, that fly, you fools. That's whatchamacallit, Lord of the Rings. I never said it's my old man. Something special of my name. Not the Eiffel Towers. No, you're all right, Kimberly. Yes, the Eiffel Towers. Definitely Freemasonry. Not gonna help. But it's you look. I'm something else. I'm gonna start doing more on my channel too. I am a psychedelic nut. I am a psycho nut. I've been studying psychedelics for damn near almost 7 years now. For other people, I'm over 600 trips, and it's including DMT, mushrooms, LSD, deep trips, and hey, I've learned who I am. And I do say, if anybody in their lives ever wants to know the truth in a way, always, said, think about that process. Think of that other process that expand your mind. My next trip is going to be an ayahuasca trip. I want to take one before my mother passes away, but I don't think that'd be the greatest idea at the time. But sometime in the future, I do want to take my ayahuasca journey myself and take my ayahuasca hero dose, because that's the only thing I'm missing. But it is amazing. It's an amazing way to actually wake up, learn about your bloodline, learn about yourselves, and actually learn about your history and magic. And I teach in a different way, but it's all you learn about yourself, your history, who you are, who you were, your past lives, your path. I think it's amazing. In case you never didn't know that. That's where I get this magic shit from, and all the shit. This shit's real, and whole name stuff. It's amazing. And even I know you think Knights Templars, the Illuminati, the Freemasons, they're even the Catholic Church. They are all the same too as well. So it's it's they learn that shit by that same way, and it's pretty cool. What is my blood type, my brother? AB positive. I think that's right. I know I haven't gave blood in so long. One reason why I don't give blood, because I know where it goes. But I'm AB. Do know that. But I don't really give blood much, just because I know it doesn't go to the right place. In case y'all didn't know that too, neither. So it goes to the rituals, Red Cross, all that stuff. Red Cross, Red Cross. It's red. Red Cross, Salvation Army, all part of the other side of that. Like I said, Freemasonry, cults, Illuminati, they work in that kind of area. I used to love the trip. The last one was many years ago. Ooh, highly recommended. It's a live trade. It meant so much. Yeah, it's true, man. It's a journey. Definitely a journey to try to jump into your mind. I don't. I request everybody do it. I suggest everybody do it. Everybody in their life do it. Even if you think you're crazy, you're gonna go crazy. You're not gonna go crazy. I mean, I'm crazy, but yeah, I'm gonna go crazy. You'll be all right. He said, "I had no idea. Mine is red." At least it was yesterday. He said B plus, according to the ancient B's come from traveling population. Yeah, could be right. Oh, I had another fucking Mandela effect in my head a moment ago. I'm gonna let that float away in the air for a moment. Let that ride by. With all that out, too, big outs to y'all, man. Big shout out to y'all, everybody out there showing love. Y'all amazing. Y'all are doing what you do. Love you. Just joining in, just with the chat, man. It's nice. It's nice to kind of get back to this. I promise next time I will flip it over and actually do my stream lab so I can do a lot more, do my expert. I need to be an expert at this shit and show you what I'm doing, what I can do. I'm just stupid. Sometimes, I got home. It's like, let me cook some lunch real quick, jump in the shower. Let's do a quick live. Spur at the moment. Wanted to come join y'all today. Sometimes you just need some loving. Insane in the membrane. But man, it's the other ones I had. Said, saw another Mandela effect about Dale Earnhardt, but I'm not a race car driver. Let's see if I can find some. Been hearing some stupid ones lately. Company is always good. Yeah, I enjoy it. It's just nice. Sometimes you just need to talk. You need to sit back and have a good time and enjoy the company. Because hell, who needs it more than I do? Everybody needs a little bit of company, a little bit of good time, good conversation, good community. We need to have a fun time. Ah, it hit me. It finally hit me. Cheers. I agree, Jackie. And they thinking I know what you mean to believes in this stuff. Yeah, with me, it's people who are willing to. I brought up beliefs earlier, how you believe in stuff, but what you believe. We all know what we believe deep inside, but not changing your beliefs, but adjusting your mindset, coming in with an open mind to it, to maybe think a different way than somebody does, or as well as see it as somebody does, if that makes sense. It's always good to have that. This community is great at having that kind of open mind of where it's at, what it could be. And right now, the big one, I mean, I think the real thing is we all want to know the reason why this is happening, who's doing it. And I think all of our collective ideas around the freaking world about this thing, we get it on a freaking drawing board. We probably have one we could probably draw around from freaking one country to the other, most likely. But it'd be amazing, but we could probably figure shit out eventually, or would just throw us into a loop because all those collective minds and energy would just spin the world around so fast you would even know. Speaking of the world, did you hear that the other day the world did a faster full rotation around? I know, give or take, if you believe the Earth is fully round and we do an axle shit. Did you believe it skipped us back an hour or forward an extra hour? So I guess it was the 31st or the 1st of August, or 31st of July, the 1st of August. We actually lost an hour and a half, 2 hours. It was so much. It was the fastest day in the world. Fucking crazy. I don't know why I thought of that, but that's what would happen if you put this collective mind thinking of all these Mandela's conspiracy theories, trying to figure out where it's all coming from. We'd throw this whole world out of whack. It'd go crazy. You'd go crazy. No. Necessary for boundaries. No wonder. Yep. Oh man, that stupid shit. I saw that commercial for that shit too. Everybody gonna be eating fucking genetic fucking bugs. Yes. Bugs. Worms. Grasshoppers. Crawlers. Like we're the zombies, right? Like we are the fucking zombies, right? Can make us eat bugs and put us in this freaking little tunnel. I saw that. Did you see that shit too? They're gonna have us in this tube. The less surviving people or whatever happens, we're gonna go around, get right around, get stuck in some tubes. It's a tunnel or whatever it is, and we're gonna be eating bugs. Some stupid shit. But it's true. I saw that shit. I was what? But they do say bugs do got you kind of. They are. They're pretty good for you. Not really, but oh, oh. Yeah, I've had a grasshopper. Grasshoppers, fried and stuff like that. Even my daughter had those damn lollipops. Denver Airport. Was it Denver? No, I had to be freaking Memphis, Tennessee, because we always had to end up in Tennessee for some stupid reason. We got our lollipop, and it had a grasshopper in it too. She was so cool. She was like, "Oh yeah, fucking grasshoppers." That's all I can think. But yeah, I know time's an illusion, but you know, time is really the only reason kind of we're here. Without time, y'all seen Lucy 1,000 times. Her doing that little car, and the faster it goes, it just you can't see it no more. Time is the only thing that makes anything really relevant, but it is irrelevant. Ain't that some shit? Never thought about that. How can time make no sense and not be irrelevant, but yet we still need time to be relevant? That's a high thought right there. So true. Ugh, bugs. As a collective, we have to be. It's not. I agree too, man. I mean, it's Bug Burgers just released in France. I don't know why I just saw this stupid bug. I was on this bug shit. What? Oh. And I hate to break y'all's bubbles here in freaking the USA. You really think that's chicken nuggets you're eating over at freaking McDonald's or freaking Popeyes? If you have a Popeyes or KFC. No. I like them too, though. Don't worry. I'm fucking damn cannibalistic too, I guess. Just saying. It's true, though. You say cannibalistic? Yes. We all really are, technically. We're not even meant to eat fucking meat. We're meant to eat fucking flowers and grass and mushrooms and shit. That's what we're meant to eat. That's what we're meant to digest. Sorry. Our lives will be eating meat. We'll be eating meat. We're children. Hey, I like my meat, but even myself is trying to break back to veggies and fish and stuff like that. Even I lived it for like 3 months, and it did pretty great. But I got to do it to myself. I just think that's you just live a little bit healthier, especially what I've been watching with my mother. Oh, I'd rather be a lot more healthier. Getting to that, when I get to her age than I am. uh Fireballing. Remember the Munchkins singing "We Respect the Lollipop Jam"? Hey. Oh man. Y'all are amazing out there. I'm just stuck in that stupid grasshopper in my head. Oh.
Yeah, I like beef and bacon's so good. Bacon's so good. Love bacon. So Nicholas Tesla. It's about time. I know, but still, you gotta. And with time, I it wasn't time I couldn't time when my child was born. Couldn't time when I got locked up. Stupid. But it is kind of weird. Time is such a weird thing, and really, time is only set to keep us locked in a complete circle and loop in our lives. So we live Monday through Friday, Monday to Sunday. We repeat Monday. We live a 7 day freaking calendar. A 7 day calendar, 60, 365 days a year, but we only have 7 days. That make any sense? I know I got five fingers up. I'm brother man from the fifth flow. Okay, but it. We live 365 days, 64, give or take your fucking leap year. I know, I got y'all. But every year or every month, and we're supposed to have 13 of them, every month is supposed to have an exact 29 to 30 days, or I think exact 31 days or 30 days, all 30 days. And there's 13 months. Why the fuck we only got 7 days? And I know y'all gonna answer already because it's all satanic. October, September, December, January. It's you know, only gonna have August because of goddamn what's his fucking name? Alexander the Great or something like that. Whatever his fucking name, Augustine, whatever his name is, Augustine, whatever his name is. We got that because August, but that stupid shit. But then you got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Weird, ain't it? Fucking time, fucking days. But all that's to keep us locked into a system to keep on doing what we do in a rotational life. So we don't do this right here. Question what we learn. Question reality. Question what we see. What we remember. So it is really crazy. Is there anyone else ever seen any mantis with butterfly wings thing in reality? Damn. I'm here trying to. I know what a praying mantis looks like. Their little arms. Yeah, they can fly. Praying mantises can fly, right? Don't make me look that up. I'm just making sure I'm right. I had to read that. I was sitting there looking down. So the praying mantises, they can fly, right? Where'd it go? I was writing to Marcos. I was trying to get the sort of Mandela effect there. But don't they fucking fly? I seen them fly before. Can fly. Yeah, they can, right? What I thought. I think they can fly. So we were born at every so we were born at every age, at every death at the same time. Wow. So we relive our death and birth every time we're not even really supposed to celebrate our birthday technically. It's supposed to be like a symbolic gesture or something. I don't know why. I've heard that somewhere. You don't believe me on that. Don't quote me on that one. Now I feel like I'm talking like shit, but I think I'm right though. I think people who are Adam and Eve didn't eat meat. You're right. They had all those fruits and vegetables and plants. But what didn't get me, and I know it's funny to y'all, and it might sound weird. I'm looking at Eve ate meat. That's stupid. Sorry, the joke goes through. But yeah, they didn't eat, and they had all those fruits. And what pisses me, and everybody calls this damn apple of knowledge that she wasn't supposed to eat. Which is weird because you can eat everything in there, but you don't want to know the knowledge. I know it gave you consciousness, and they always call it the apple. It was never an apple. It was probably a fig or a mushroom, but more likely a fig that was just burning. She tripped her ass, got a conscience. I don't know. I think it's weird too, but I know they never ate meat neither. But humans aren't supposed to eat meat. We're not technically meat eaters. We've been raised that way because technically we are vampires. in a sense, we do have a vampire bloodline, unfortunately. So, yeah, what's going on, bud? What's good, brother? Only kung fu. The dragon alive. Wow. All the cops. It's a bad guy. Story. Rap. The one. Yeah, and the thing is, even Moses, even the burning bush was one of the Maska branches, one of the trees barks of DMT. He was fucking blasted in the fucking moon, and meta was mushrooms. The machine, the great old lost covenant of the ark was the machine, the meta machine that was brought down. All the metas fell from the ground and they ate it and they made dough and bread from it, which you can make bread from mushrooms. And yeah, it's whole crazy shit, right? You think, and that's where all the power came. They realized who they were. That's the thing. If I'm gonna start, they learned who they were. They learned their powers. They learned their super beings. We're all fucking super powered. Moses just happened to be up there and that fucking branch struck on fire, blew his fucking mind apart, was in the other realm and was there, and he took his lessons, learned his lesson, did what he did. But it's crazy because now, he comes down and he shows it, but all the meta come down, he showed how to use the magic, it's pretty cool. That's my magic thing though. It all goes back to magic, Burning Kush. No, I do not. I've never heard of that S78. Cheers. Ooh. I just burnt some Kush. But this life is crazy. It is definitely. I can't wait till all the truth comes out. I can't wait till the truth all comes out, which is going to happen. Speaking of that, you're going to see a weird video come up on my channel, and I don't want people to think I'm going crazy. Honest gold can be about online with both. Another. Huh. OnlyFans account when? No. That's funny. Nena. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Clouds of water in the air. Fly through a cloud plane. Also non. Yep. In pieces. Now that's a good one. There, what? That's a good one. Do I remember him smashing him? The thing is, why would you smash it? Yeah, I said he put him in the box with the ark. Yeah. I said it went into the box with the ark, with the mana machine. Or apparently that was the machine, but yeah, he put those certain relics. I thought the Holy Grail was also in it too. It was like all the relics of Jesus, from God, always there, and they built that thing to keep him there. And they had that one incident. Every time somebody would lift the carpet up or tarp up, somebody would die because they weren't meant to be by that son of a bitch. Exactly right. It never broke, and it's crazy. You wonder about that, don't you? Like, how do we know? I know he wrote it in his transcripts, but I'd put that in that box too. I wouldn't leave my stories for somebody else to interpret them totally wrong and not tell the truth. I would probably put my stories in that damn box too, in the ark too. I don't know why, but I would. that was something that I think like a I mean, I know stories, then these things had to be told, and I know they've been rewritten by people who don't want to tell you the truth. But would you really want somebody at their time to interpret something to make it different then, or would you want somebody at a certain time evolved enough to understand the technology that they had so they can be able to understand the real meaning of what they were all trying to say? You know, all stories are true, and all all fictional stories, all facts, whole stories have truths in between it and have lies in between. So yeah, but he never smashed it. Why would they smash it? That's like breaking the vows of God or something. This is supposed to be my tablet of the laws. That sounds weird too, huh? Why would the high mightiest give us rules when he knew how much power we really have, which is probably the power to keep us, well, our power is locked down. It's weird. That can go back and forth there. I've heard most smashed idols must be cues. Smashed the first set in my eyes. Could be. It could be an effect, man, because as far as I can remember, as far as I look back, and I ain't said I've read this book neither in a while, but my stories I learned in church, and I even watched what was it, the God in no, that was the other one, Moses or whatever it was, God in Kings or Kings with Christian Bale in it, and I know that's a movie and shit like that, but he was writing it with the ark, and it was probably showing it, which is weird. So kind of weird. We might have one. That's a good one. Well, I mean, wouldn't see why not. Everything else in the freaking book is, in the Bible is now changing. So I mean, that could be crazy enough. Now that's here. Holy cow! Who would you not worship it? Eh? I mean, hey, he's all right. I don't know. That motherfucker said, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm doing all right, man. You cool. You gold. I can't do nothing to you. So yeah, that's kind of crazy too. Yeah, I think yeah. I like to see a golden one. I think it'd be pretty cool. But you're right. I think 48. We might have one. We might have a Mandela effect on this one right here. And that's a good question to ask. Can't call it a Mandela effect. Uh, Not quite yet. Just because, you know, give or take. Like I said, school books, give or take where you live, get different versions, various different ways. But I remember I put on my story. I remember it. They never broken. They were put in the ark, kept in the ark, and then the ark has not been found to this day. Apparently, the Knights Templars took the ark and hid it somewhere. So, and it still hasn't been found. That's why you got damn the cursed freaking Oak Island. So who knows? Who knows? That's definitely could be a good be one to down the books because weird. Because this killed half his people. He didn't kill half his people. He saved them. He saved them. It's like the story of them walking around Jericho, and them humming this big old sound for 6 days, and the fucking seventh day, they fucking the whole wall fucking shook. It went down. The walls fell. Jericho. We sang that. I sung that song in chorus. I wasn't doing it here. Jericho. Oak Island. That's what they say. I've heard, that's why they're digging out there in Oak Island and see for that stuff. But a lot of people do say they, Opiipia. So, right. Yep. Trumpets. Ugh. That would make the meaning of 7 people have to die before it's revealed. So, I mean, could be. The wheels right on, huh? Die and the new get better. That's that whole part of thinking out there in the real man. Can you imagine the I mean, for me, imagine that energy from the Earth. You got to say Earth from when it was Earth. When they probably knew about it too. And the Earth, the energy, building people stronger, make them survive. Definitely, we did want to. That's right. I was never taught. This is a Mandela effect. All right, we're gonna have to do a voter. We're gonna have another fan vote, aren't we? Another member voting. That's fine. Damn, we're gonna have some fun with this. But Moses and Aaron. But nowadays we had that one too. We talked about that too. Who was we're talking about the plagues. How when who went to the king to tell let my people go, and apparently we all learned it was just well I learned it was Moses who went by himself and went to the king and said let my people go. And he was like, no, I'm not letting your people go. And it's like, all right, God's going to bring this wrath on you, which was all magic. And then went that. But I always thought it was, I always thought it was Moses that always did it. And I think when we were talking about that, I think it was me and you. I got a pretty good memory on that. I remember that conversation. This now is Anna's Arnold. And with Aaron, it's weird to me too. Moses is the first lawbreaker. He's an outlaw. Cheers. Actually, we're almost getting to 420. I'll take a hit of this. That's another Mandela. Thank you, man. I haven't done that one yet. That and the cherry tree. So there's actually two George Washington ones. What do y'all remember out there? Do y'all remember George Washington having wooden teeth? Were you ever like, hey man, you're gonna get your make up your teeth. You're gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to. Gonna look like Washington with them freaking wood in your teeth. I remember that shit. Or when you got in trouble, or somebody's like, "Man, you gonna go out there and cut down the cherry tree, huh? You gonna go cut down the cherry tree like George Washington?" But apparently, he never, ever cut down a cherry tree, or neither did he have wooden teeth. I couldn't imagine wooden teeth anyway, but weird, huh? Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's crazy. We even had the cherry tree. Yeah, yeah. We had it in our stories. And the UK story, yeah, that was our stories. That's what we learned in school. I mean, literally, that's what I learned. I mean, literally, yeah. Fucking in school, you learned fucking Washington. You were cheered, and then he went out there and cut down fucking the cherry tree because this is what he did. That's where we got that term for. You don't cut down the cherry tree, but he never did. He never cut down the tree. Never even had a cherry tree. Terrible. So weird, ain't it? But there's some people, there is a Mandela effect. It's an older one. A lot of people forgot from it, and actually it got brought up when I did those Mount Rushmore ones about Benjamin Franklin, not Benjamin Franklin Elk, the the part guide guy, which that's an awesome story. But that's what but being the fifth head, but everybody, some people remember and believe that freaking Benjamin Franklin was a fucking president. He was never president. He was never a president. But a lot of people think he was president. It's just now a few people think that he was a president back in the day. And it boggles me sometimes, but somewhere in my head I'm like, God, I feel like he was too. And like Henry Jackson, or it's crazy shit. It's weird. Oh, you want the Easter Bunny story? Cheers, by the way. Happy 420.
Once again, Brain Frank. Yeah, see? But everybody remember people thinking that Benjamin Franklin president. I mean, even in my head somewhere, I'm like, God, he was, wasn't he? In my head. And then somebody brought up about the JFK. God, who was it? I don't remember who it was. Said that you remember the conspiracy theory that was going on where um where the conspiracy theory that the driver was the one that shot Kennedy. That's why you have, that's why you can see it back there, and you see a. I said, "What bud you got?" I got me some cheetah piss. That's what it's called. Some cheetah piss. And like conspiracy theory where the driver shot Kennedy. And but now you think of that conspiracy theory that was going on back in the day, and it was actually really relevant until it all changed. But you think about it, how can we had come up with it? How can people come up with that conspiracy theory about the driver shooting, the fire coming from the back? Because I remember that too, smoke coming from the back of the driver's, jacket, and shoot Kennedy if there was two people in front of him. Makes no sense, does it? Why would anybody think that? That's crazy. It's like, huh? You can't come up with that conspiracy theory and think the driver shot him. And it's funny because I remember the puff of smoke. I remember this shit back. I remember this shit when before it changed. That puff of smoke come from, like, you can see the puff of smoke come from behind, and you see him go back. And it was like, that was where we're like, oh, the driver shot him. Shook shot me. Shook shot me. I don't lie. It's not funny. I'm sorry, but that's funny. Fuck y'all. I've been dead a while. Tupac ain't dead, but Shook shot me. How can we come with that conspiracy theory when there was somebody else, two other people right the fucking way? That blows my mind. And I've been sitting there thinking about it. I'm like, that makes no sense. Where the fuck will we get that conspiracy theory from if there was six people in that fucking car, which is so weird. It is awesome to think about that. Just, oh, man, it's pretty good. Teen shooters. Oh, all day. Yeah. Well, I think Marilyn Monroe knew a lot more. I think she knew everything what was going on. And let alone, the Kennedys was getting it. Sorry, ladies, but the Kennedys was getting it in it, and it's just what it was. And she knew a lot, and it all had to go. All that history had to go, and we can't have none of that out here because somebody on their deathbed is going to tell a secret. We can't have that secret told at all. It'll ruin us all. Yep, no middle row all day in the car. No middle row. And now they even got like that little glass barrier. So where the hell, like that little glass barrier, like it is blocked off. Like, can't get a gun through there. And then the other one saying they're saying that this Secret Service guy, the reason why his head's blown out because they're trying to do the hollow bullet theory. Why it was so bad, and because the Secret Service accidentally discharged his gun when they hit the gas so much. It's like, really? Now you're doing that? Now we're going that far? It's like, how can the Secret Service pull one of the Secret Service that was in the car pull back and do that? It's like, it makes no sense. Y'all are just digging this lie some more. It grieves me. Our Stephen King series about the time traveler changed Kennedy's assassination. Hold on.
You're still on the phone.
Sorry about that. That was the old guy. You see that old guy move? I mean, I can kind of see it. I don't want to squint. The old guy move. Put my glasses on. Oh, I can't remember the name. I'll Google Stephen King. I'll find it. I will find it. Two generations. True World and yeah. And he's there. The big ones here. Michael Wallace. Looking at pictures of assassination, I can only look at his wife. Good old Jackie. What happened? What about this? What the fuck happened to the car size? Oh gosh. You see how big that thing is? It's like a super stretch limo, ain't it? It's like the fucking biggest fucking limo you've ever seen. Blurred it. It's like they're just trying to fix it and they can't. And that's what they're doing. They're doing something to try to fix this shit. And they're like, well, if we can't fix it, let's just take it, bring it into our own advantage and just fix the shit. Just do what we're gonna do. That's what fucking's happening. Or I've heard this theory that really the only reason why they're firing CERN up is because they're trying to keep them from COVID or whatever. They're trying to stop the possibility, like end war. And it's so and it makes sense now. Not end war, but fuck it, Infinity War. Not even Infinity War. The first fucking before the end war. You know what I mean? Or there's End War, not because End Game was that one, but End War, when fucking Thanos grabs the fucking planet, and throws it at Tony Stark. I put it together, and that's kind of what they've been doing. They're trying to stop this fucking planet. I'm talking about Planet Neuro, Planet X, if you want to call it. They're trying to stop this motherfucker coming down and taking care of their asses. That's it. That's the only thing I can think of. And I don't know. It makes sense if I can put it all together. But I was thinking about it the other day, and I was, there's always been that extra planet that they don't fucking talk about. That's closer to us and part of our fucking whatever it is. You could think of what it could be, but they've always kept it on hush. And I was thinking, man, Thanos grabbed that motherfucker, because if you don't know where Thanos lives, he lives on this fucking Earth when it's all fucking said and done. Grabs this motherfucking planet and throws it at Tony. Oh yeah, I was thinking, yeah, that's what they're trying to. They're trying to keep Nero away. It's weird. It's crazy. It's just me. I don't know. Mind blown. What's going on, Ryan? Mind blown for a moment. Yeah, it happens, man. Most people do. It's okay. You don't feed into it. But man, I don't know why my mind went there, but I just thought about that. I thought that was crazy. Someone brought pages in there. I see see the following ones. It holds large atmospheres. Everybody's going in. They're coming to see everybody. Crazy. Love it. Another London Bridge is a Mandela effect. London Bridge. Now, we never had a London Bridge. I drove over to London Bridge. We never had Big Ben ones too. I know it's goddamn tower, but I think Big Ben's changed a little bit too. I saw that on. I had me and my damn History Channel. I was looking at I saw Big Ben, and I know they just starting. I just think they just finished their completion. They're actually remodeling Big Ben. I think it's changed a little bit too as well. It's weird. Life, man. This world goes by so fast as my time is 144.
Fruit of balloons, that's the big one. We had draws on that for days, man. How many y'all people? How many of you guys walked around in their little whitey tighties when you was a kid? They didn't have boxers back then. Well, they might have, but we didn't have boxers back then. I little kid, I knew what my whitey tighties was, and I remember that damn fruit basket, that fucking fruit basket, fruit balloon. My Spider Man and my Scooby Doo's. That's a little too much information. But definitely one. Definitely one. But there's gonna be some bigger ones, some huge ones. And earlier, it's a very big actually Mandela effect. So there's a shift happening within this week that's moving around in energy. So I could expect some new one to pop. There's new ones popping up now, and they're actually newer versions, modern day fucking ones, which is cool and kind of sucks. I don't remember all that stuff, but but it is. There's gonna be some big ones out there. 88 portal. You're right. Say, Kimberly. Sitting outside, sprinkling lightly. Aw, synchronizing there for you. Showing a little show, giving a little show out there, huh? I kind of love the universe. You see this, by the way? I don't know if y'all can see this. My fucking eye wide open. Yeah, I think it's the portal. I think we got a portal coming up, and it's wonderful magic. I know my damn magic. I'm in New York, suffering against him. New England. I don't. Puts it in the same spot, in the same location. That's what it was. I don't know, cup of cults. Characters that play really different. Ooh. Yeah, I started watching the Goldberg. I like the Goldbergs. I didn't like that. I like that fucking 80s. That 80s shit kills me. I gotta check that out. It probably has changed. Somebody was telling me there's now a different actor that is in Van Wilder's Christmas Vacation. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. The Christmas Vacation. So, I haven't looked it up yet. I had to look it up, but somebody's saying the character has changed in that one too. There's a different character now in it. I'm like, wow, I wouldn't think they would change a whole character on a fucking iconic movie, but hell, Dorothy's redheaded now. Charmed. Hey man, I like Charmed. Sexy. Yeah, I love the Vacations movie too. I bet you the first one's probably changed. I wouldn't doubt it. I don't know what I heard about like the party. When he gets to the amusement park when he knocks a fucking head off of his ass. Somebody said something's changed in that one too. I think I've heard that too. Maybe that's that download I'm getting in my head, but it's just I've heard of it too. But man, we gotta start watching some older ones. Trying to figure out what this woman's doing out there. Yeah, I do believe. Hi, Samantha. I do believe the flag has changed. The red, the white and the red, or blue, the blue and the red. And you know what I'm talking about? Blue outline and stars go on the blue box, and then the red. Well, now it's white, and I'm sitting here looking at all this old shit, old residue, like the flags. I got my old voting stickers here. I know. Yeah, it's fucking white all fucking day. So weird. Very weird. Good old flag. What's going on, Red? Love your channel. Mostly have the same memories. Or few different things are nuts. But I think it is great that people like you. Hey, I appreciate it, man. It's my memories too. A lot of us is It's weird to me. It's fun to talk about. It's also cool. It's I like this. It's we need to get to the bottom of it to figure it out. It's just would be 13, but the red. It's I can't remember the count. Yeah, but yeah, the red. It's fucking weird. It's supposed to be 13 red, 12 white, right? It was 13 line, whatever the fuck it is, whatever it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be 13 technically. And it's weird. It's yeah, this realm is going. It is changing. And yeah, I also think this too. And this is a stupid thought about it. This Mandela effect for the people who do remember it, kind of. Mostly. I go 50-50. The way I do or how I remember it. And I was thinking maybe it's ever thought about flipping this on the other side of the matter, saying like maybe it's us seeing the real reality. But then I'm like, well, why would we want to see the real reality when we've already lived a reality? But I know how the world works, and sometimes the world likes to just turn some shit around sometimes and flips around it. But it's a good thing to think about. Maybe we might be the one. Give it this weird thing, but maybe we're the ones waking up to the real reality. But I know it's not true. Don't take me with that. Just don't come over here and kick me. It's just one of those stupid thoughts. Sometimes you got to sit in the other side of the shoe and look at it in and say, that motherfucker's crazy. Then you turn around and you look at yourself and say, yeah, you're crazy. Welcome to my world. But then you know your memory, especially as people. I'm gonna go 36 and up. I'm pitching the 30s and up a little bit. We've lived a reality. We lived a fucking awesome. Everything was created in our reality. Why the fuck would we wake up now in this reality? It's craziness. 50 states. I do remember hearing back in the day it was like 51, but it's like I thought that was like maybe like the U.S. Virgin Islands, but always 50. I was always taught 50. Even yeah, Hawaii and Alaska because they were the last two. So hmm, yeah, that's that. Yeah. So and really, we just see Alaska like it's not fucking there on the map. It's over in the fucking island, over there in the island, but it's really just connected to fucking us. It's craziness. What's going on? Who are you? What's happening? What's happening? It's South. Bad guy from RoboCop. Thought he passed away. The bad guy? You talk. You talk about Red Foreman? Are you talking about that dude? I think he's still alive. And that's who I'm thinking of, who played the bad guy in the original the first RoboCop. Red Foreman from the 70s show. I know y'all crack up about that. That's why I thought I didn't know that was his name, real name. I just thought of Red Foreman. Correct. DC, PM States. Well, a lot of people thought DC was a good one. That was a weird one too back in the day. It was on stop. So there was a film called 51 State. But that's where I thought like the 51st state was like I said, the U.S. Virgin Islands or being Hawaii, huh? And what would have been any others? I know. I think I'm trying to think like America. I would probably Rhode Island, but Rhode Island's a state, a district of Rhode Island. And just like I just couldn't think of it. Like we had Florida, California, but it's like cause I couldn't think. Well, maybe Puerto Rico, Cuba, but they'd be that made no sense. That doesn't seem like what these people would. Don't mean these people like anybody crazy, but it seem like the government would do that kind of crap. They fucking ain't that great. You know what I meant. I just couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. I could. They should, because I believe we all are fucking technically, and the Latinos, the Mexicans, Latino people, they're the ones who really own this place because they're truly the Indians of North America. Them, mother, them motherfuckers are really the original natives of this place of America. And I meant Mexico, yes. You know, Latinos, they the real mother. They the real fucking owners. They're the Mexican. They're the freaking Indians, and I'm talking about tribal Indians, Native Americans. You know, they're the real owners of this of the United States. Technically, they just got to the border. It's too hot for them down there. Or not for the white man, so they went down to the border. Just as it was me. I'm, you know, I got Indian in me, but it's just, you know, if you put your math together, it's pretty neat. It just made sense, don't it? But UK still got, yeah, UK 90s education 50. If that was me too. And in the 90s, I was actually living in the UK or Europe. Yeah, living in the UK. Yeah, but it was just. I said in Canada is still owned by the England. Said their president is, well, they got presidents, but the shit, the queen, they the queen. The queen of England is the queen of fucking, yeah, what you call it, Canada. So love it. What a conversation, man. We had fun. We had fun. I got to get off because I got to go run to this store for this woman. Keep her happy keeps me sane, as we all say. Who built the railroads? John Henry. He was an iron stilling man, iron driving man, excuse me. He's the one who built the railroads. Don't play it. He wasn't the one who built the railroads. But that's what I was taught. And freaking Paul Bunyan and his ox, Blue. They built it. That's a joke. I learned that in school. Leave me alone on that one. Well, Cowboys probably built, but you said you had Lincoln going one way. You had, you know, the other son's going the other way. He's like, well, man, let's make this up and go across river so I gotta build these tracks so I can supply my men when we get over there. That's what I learned in school. That's a little history lesson of America. And you're more than welcome. But I am out of here. John Henry, the iron steel and driving man, he didn't build all the railroads. And y'all have been fun. Big shout out to everybody out here that just had some fun. Great conversation, man. Good laughs, good times. Oh man, always great to do this kind of things. We sometimes we forget, you know, just the little things sometimes. Get to laugh, let it go, let some things fly, let same things go, and just, you know, enjoy the company and times and good vibes to everybody. You know, it's just something that we all need. Sometimes we need to do a lot more. You know, maybe say hello to somebody three people knew every day who that is, you know, who it could be. But other ways, man, Mandela effects in the world, live or die, with is who we are. You know, we will live another life. What life are you going to make it now? World news was crazy. Got the whole fucking world falling apart. You need to stay safe. You know, they don't give you these warnings for no stupid reason. When they're not panicking is the time when they're saying everything is okay. That's the time when you need to prepare. Don't get caught up when they're waving their fingers and trying to figure out what the fuck they're going to do and cautious. It's too late then. You know, you need to prepare now. Yes, now. Enjoy the shift. Enjoy the love. Take it in. Get some sun. Touch earth. Enjoy it. Energize. Y'all stay loved. Y'all keep your mind open because you know those eyes will see everything in front of you. And with that, I love everybody, man. Y'all stay blessed too. Stupid. I love it. I love it. John Henry was an iron driving man. It's not a Blue Ox song. I'm out. Stay crazy.